What is going on here, Facebook? Hey, there we go. All right, good evening, everybody.
The Pirates, Dane Lozier, number 8, center fielder.
We are just getting started here in Unity. It's the Grantsburg Pirates in Unity, and a little bit of a late notice for me, so we're getting this thing going. We got it before the first pitch, and we're happy about it. Here's Isaiah Fugate with the first pitch to Dane Lozier. Hit towards third. The throw to first is in the dirt, and Dane Lozier is going to reach on an error. First pitch, swinging.
At bat, your catcher, number 3, Zach Brombach.
And as you can see, we don't even have the scoreboard quite ready here, but maybe now, maybe now. Yeah. All right, here we go. And that'll bring up Zach Rombach. And the pitch to him hits him square in the back. So, Zach.
Now at bat, first baseman, number 18, Caden Matheny.
Also get, oh, now I put -1 runs. So Zach reaches safely, and Fugate 2 pitches and 2 runners on for Grantsburg. Not how he wanted to start the game, and that'll bring up Caden Matheny for the Pirates. And the pitch hit and caught at second base, and he is safe back at second. Very close. Lozier was able to get back in there, and there's one away.
Number 44, Daniel Nelson.
So one away now here in the top of the first. 3 pitches in only. That's nuts. And here comes Boomstick, Daniel Nelson. And Fugate sets and delivers. And the first take of the game is a little bit high, ball 1. I want to shout out Sam Flaherty, who's been doing a great job on We Are Unity for us this year. Appreciate him. Has a night off spending it with family, he said. Here's the pitch. That one's low. Ball 2. I think the rain is over. A little bit of rain came through for, I don't know what, an hour. Hard at times, windy, but hopefully over. Still kind of chilly now, though. It's a beautiful day now, overcast, but that's what they have sweatshirts and hoodies and long underwear for, I guess. And here's the 2-0 from Fugate, and that one is on the corner. I think he called strike 1. 2-1 now. Going back to second base in safely is Lozier. So Dane, first pitch swinging, ground ball to third, and then an error. And then the next pitch hit Zach Rombach in the back. So runners on first and second. Caden Matheny swung at the third pitch of the inning, lined it out to second base, almost doubled off Lozier. And now Boomstick. Here the runners go. That one is inside, I think. No. Nope. It was a strike. He is not showing me the right arm. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. And these, if I push, I got to take my headset off a little. Sounds like he's saying it pretty loud, but I couldn't hear it. Ball 3, full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Both runners advance on the stolen bases. So second and third now for Grantsburg. 1 out, and here comes the payoff pitch. That one's high, and Grantsburg has the bases loaded here with 1 away.
Now at bat, your shortstop, number 7, Caleb Rombach.
That'll bring up Caleb Rombach, batting 5th now. Moving up in the order, the freshman steps in. The infield comes in for Unity, trying to cut off that play at the run here early. And here's the pitch, strike down the middle. 7-on-7 here. Fugate and Rombach. Swing and a miss. Swung through that one, and he's down now. 0-2. Grantsburg with 2 pitches and getting on base. Those 2 guys are at third and second. But Fugate in control here in this at-bat. Here's the 0-2. Low and away. Ball 1. Caleb has been a nice surprise this year as a freshman, batting .438 on the season. Grantsburg 5-2 on the year. And here's the 1-2 from Fugate. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Just took it on that corner. Got to protect on those, but he did not. Not sure what he was looking for there. And now Unity with a chance to work out of a tough start. Fugate has 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. This is Brady Gross. And the 1-0. That one's lifted into left center. That's going to fall in there. And Grantsburg will score at least 1. Rombach comes around, and he will score. And Grantsburg does get the clutch hit as Brady Gross puts one into left center field, and Grantsburg scores the first run of the game. First 2 runs of the game.
Second baseman, number 11, Vinny Vogeland.
And that brings up the senior Vinny Vogeland. And Brady has been swinging the bat well this year as well. Finds himself on first base. Now it's runners on first and second with 2 outs. Vinny batting 7th. Brock Bonneville on deck, batting 8th. 2 runs across. Here's the pitch. High and in. So it's fun to see Morris and Oliva back at it again in the dugout. 2 legendary, we won't say it too loud, ladies. 2 legends here in the Unity School District. Little nubber, gonna be a tough play. Nope, picked up nicely by Fugate and over in time, and that retires Grantsburg. That was to Stevens at first base. But Grantsburg does strike first. 2 runs in the inning, and we head to the bottom of the first. Grantsburg leads 2-0. Yeah, there we go. All right, as we head to the middle of the second inning, thank you to all of our awesome sponsors. You see them scrolling along the bottom of the screen throughout the night. Appreciate them. Pitching for Grantsburg is Levi Anderson. Levi, probably the number 1 pitcher for Grantsburg. He and Zach Rombach probably, I think Pete feels pretty comfortable with. And Grantsburg has a lot of arms. And forgive me, Unity people, I usually cover the Grantsburg games, so I don't know as much about the Eagles this season. I know it's usually a nice battle between the 2 teams in baseball.
At bat for your Unity Eagles, center fielder, number 9, Xavier Nadu.
Nadu leads off, and then Pouliot and Fugate. 1, 2, 3 batters for the Eagles. And here's the first pitch, way high, ball 1. Okay. That's a strike at the letters, 1-1. The 1-1, ground ball towards second, rolls through the green grass, and then picked up by Vinny, and there's one away.
Now batting for the Eagles, second baseman, number 2, Josh Pouliot.
Josh Pouliot, and then Isaiah Fugate next. Curveball, beauty. Called strike 1. Another one, that one's grounded foul. And Anderson ahead now. No balls and 2 strikes. See what Levi comes with here. The 0-2, swung at and fouled away. Went for some high cheese. And it sounded like it landed on terra firma. No cars were injured. Oh, okay, somebody had to bail. Okay. The 0-2 again. Swing and a miss. Nice curveball from Levi Anderson. There's 2 away.
Now batting for the Eagles, pitcher Isaiah Fugate, number 7.
So Isaiah Fugate heads to the batter's box. Really good athlete Isaiah is, and he'll try to get something going here with 2 away. And the pitch. Levi's going to that curveball a lot. That one was hung, but still a strike. Strike 1. And the pitch. That one's in the dirt, but he offered, I think. Oh, he said he didn't swing, so Isaiah held off, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. That's fouled up over the, hold on. Ooh, I don't know. Was that dirt? All right. Well, yeah, it would be a lot of oohing afterwards if it wasn't, right? That's what we're really listening for. And another big bender, and Levi Anderson takes care of business here in the first inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on at the end of an inning of play. It's Grantsburg 2, Unity 0. We'll be right back after this. Actually, no, we already played that. We're good. We're going to stay right here. Okay, I've been hearing a lot about this bat boy, so we're going to go ahead and feature. Oh, my gosh. Maverick. What a ball guy. I mean, seriously. Come on. Maverick for the win here. That's fantastic. Good job, Maverick. So Isaiah Fugate, the pitcher, had to go get his stuff. He was the last at bat. Now he's back out there, ready to go. So we'll see how the power of this camera, see how far we can get. Because the same 2 schools are competing over on the, oh yeah, softball field. You can watch that game. I think Unity Softball is live streaming it on their page. So just on Facebook, just search for Unity Softball. That one is, I think she's safe. Oh, she's out. That's why I don't know. Give me a break. We're like, let's see, 300 down the line plus another 200. That's at least 500 feet away, okay, from first base. Oh, and I see I've totally messed up the score. What in the? How did I end up doing that, guys? Oh, sounds cold outside.
At bat for the Pirates, right fielder Brock Bonneville, number 27.
So the Pirates will bat. Brock Bonneville, the number 8 batter in the lineup, will lead things off. Bonneville followed by Henry Quintana getting his first start of the season. That one's in the dirt. Ball 1. Unity basketball has been such a fun trip the last few years. What an awesome team. Those darn Cameron Comets. A little bit low there, but it's been fun watching them. I was just thinking about the other sports that, we kind of compete in throughout the year. Grantsburg got them in football. Unity got them in basketball. And that's a strike on the inside corner. So baseball will decide bragging rights for the year for these two squads. 2 balls and a strike. Leadoff batter Bonneville. He's going to bunt, and he lays down a nice one. Charging in, bare-handing throw to first. Not in time, and he beats it out. A bunt single. And the teammates are hyped. The dugout is loud.
Grantsburg, Henry Quintana, number 2.
Bonneville tried bunting for a single earlier this year and was thrown out by a whisker. That time was able to beat it by a step, it seemed. And I'll check him back. Isaiah Fugate, aware of him over there. So for the second inning in a row, Grantsburg has their leadoff batter on. And the pitch, strike. Quintana lets that one go. Henry 0 for 1 this year. Had a pinch hitting appearance, and I don't remember which game. I think it might have been Turtle Lake game. Struck out looking at a big bending curveball. Here's the pitch. That one's low, and he won't be able to get it out of his glove on the transfer. It popped free. So a stolen base for Bonneville, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Quintana. And the pitch is in the dirt, and it gets by. Hopped over the catcher, Gurepi. And so Grantsburg now with a runner at third base with nobody out. And there's going to be a meeting at the mound. Fugate got an exchange of the ball. So just maybe settle him down moment here as the infield gathers on the mound. And now Bill Oliva says, let's go. Not sure what they talk about in those meetings. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on third base. This is the 9 batter in the order, sophomore. Ooh, caught the outside corner. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. From this angle, if you tell me you can see what a ball and a strike is, you're fibbing. It is tough to see. Here's the 2-2. That one's high. The best you can do is kind of see where the catcher's mitt ends up to try to decide. But on those big curveballs, they could bend another 6 inches between the front of the plate and the catcher's glove. Some of these guys are so good at it. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Henry goes down swinging, and there's one away. So now, Dane Lozier will bat. First pitch swinging last time and this time, and it's a foul ball. Dane has been hitting very well, near 400 on the year, and great with runners in scoring position, which he finds himself with now. Zach Rombach on deck. Zach got hit by a pitch his first time up. Fugate sets, and he delivers. Curveball, waiting on it, and that might drive him in. They're going to try for the play at the plate, and he is safe. The ball squirts free, and Dane will head to second base. So it'll be interesting to see if that's an error or just a fielder's choice on Unity, but Grantsburg scores again.
At bat for the Pirates, number 3, Zach Rombach.
So a runner, oh, what is happening? Why did that give that? Okay, something's really messed up here. There. The pitch to Zach. Caught the corner, strike one. Grantsburg leads 3-0 here in the top of the second inning. And there's only one out, too. I'll get that fixed. Here's the pitch. That one gets by, and that will give Grantsburg another base. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on third base. And Zach Rombach, the only Pirate to hit a home run this season. Hit a grand slam against Bram. Not last week, the week before. And here's the 1-1. Popped up foul, and there might be a play. Big, deep backstop here in Unity. But Zach lives to fight on. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2. That one's ripped into the gap in left field. Can he get it? No, he can't. This will be extra bases for Rombach. He turns first, and he's heading into second. A stand-up double for Rombach. And that brings in the runner. Now, Zach, one of the best players in the area, delivers again with 2 strikes. Caden Matheny now bats for Grantsburg, and the Pirates now lead 4-0. Zach scuffled a little bit in his first 2 games, but has really been seeing the ball well here ever since. He stumbled. That one's going to be a little bloop, and it will fall in there. Great read by Zach with 1 out, and he's still not going to come around to score. I thought with that jump, he might score him, try to score him anyway. But instead, it'll be a single for Matheny. And Nelson will come up with runners on first and third and 1 out. Whoop, here we go. Fugate's pitch, high and tight. Long signs down at first base. Matheny not a speedster. Zach is fast, though, so we'll see if something's going. Matheny's going. Strike, and the throw is just right back to the pitcher, and Grantsburg pulls off the steal. Daniel takes strike 1. Runners on second and third now for Boomstick. Here's the pitch. Popped up foul and out of play. 1-2. Daniel's another one batting 400. Grantsburg's batting average as a team is like 321 or something in that vicinity. Really good. for a team to be batting that well. And the pitch. Oh, and it hit Daniel. He sets, oh, I thought he was just setting down the bat gently. But no, I think he's just a little bit stung by that one.
For the Pirates, Caleb Brombach, number 7.
Now Caleb with a chance to atone for his strikeout looking in the first inning. Bases loaded for Caleb, and a timeout called by one of the mentees. Which one is that? Justin Mooney is out to talk to Isaiah Fugate as the bases are loaded. So, welcome to everybody joining us on Facebook, because, again, for the third time this year, I've forgotten to get it going on Facebook. But I think a lot of people are watching on YouTube nowadays. But here he goes, Caleb Brombach batting with the bases loaded. Grantsburg leads 4-0 already. Here's the pitch, fouled away. Good cut that time by Caleb. Nothing in one. Fugate sets and he steps off. Doesn't like the leadoffs that are taking place. Infield is in again, trying to cut off the run at home. So thus giving a big lead. And the pitch inside, ball 1. One ball, one strike, one out. Grantsburg scored 2 in the first and have had 2 across here in the second. Looking for a clutch hit here from the freshman. Takes it on the outside corner. That's where he struck out looking in the first inning. His big brother is on third base. Caden Matheny is on second, and Boomstick, who just got hit by a pitch, is on first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one bounces, and that's going to bring in a run. Again, those deep backstops, there's no chance really to retrieve the ball, and Grantsburg scores on the wild pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Caleb. Grantsburg leads 5-0. And here's the 2-2 to Caleb. That one's in the dirt, and it gets by. Another run should score, and everybody moves up another base. So 2 wild pitches in a row, and Grantsburg in business here again. 4 runs across in this second inning. 3-2 the count to Rombach, and it's Brady Gross on deck. Brady 1 for 1. Boomstick now on third base. And the payoff pitch to Rombach. That one skies, and here comes Boom to try to score. 3 wild pitches in a row, and an unfortunate series. And Caleb goes to second base.
Now batting for Grantsburg.
So a heads-up play by Caleb gets him down to second base, as they didn't retrieve the ball quick enough. And he gets to second base on a walk. Good heads-up play by Caleb, and Grantsburg now leads 7-0. Runner on second base with 1 out. And there's Maverick again doing his job. Look at that guy. So Caleb on second base. He leads the team in on-base percentage. He's 500 in tonight's game, but that's going to bring his average down if it stays like that. He's something like 570 or so on base percentage. You can see it's windy out there. And they're sticking with Fugate here in the bottom of the second inning. You guys are keeping track of pitches? How many does he have?
They're switching them out.
Oh, they did switch him. Okay. 44 pitches. Okay, so Fugate will be subbed out. He ends with 44 pitches. Did you say that? Okay, I literally asked her 12 seconds ago and forgotten that time. So, but yeah, 44 seconds. Or 44 pitches, not seconds. And coming in to pitch is Mitchell. What's Mitchell's first name? Bennett. Bennett Mitchell, thank you. So, tough outing for Isaiah. He's, like I said earlier, a good athlete. Just wasn't his night there. Scuffled at the end, and now Grantsburg up 7-0. Mitchell will come in and try to put the clamps down here. And now it seems like our internet is kind of being naughty. Let's see. Somebody let me know if we're getting dropped frames here. It's showing it kind of is lagging. Send me a message on Facebook or YouTube. How's it looking? All of a sudden it started kind of dipping. All right. Let me see if I can move this. This might be the problem. That might have fallen. Working off a hot spot here. That's a ball inside to Brady Gross. And the pitch, swing and a miss, a foul tip, gloved, strike one. So Fugate moved over to third base, just swapping with Mitchell. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on second base is Caleb Brombach. 1 out. Swung on, hit down the third base line. And I think Brady hurt himself. He did not get down the line very fast. And that's unfortunate. He came out of the, I mean, he certainly would have, doggone, you hate seeing kids hurt. And it is a cooler night, you know. So he is going to be out, but more importantly, he looks kind of shaken up here. Hopefully they can just get a stretch. Renee's over in the dugout. She'll get an idea of what's happening, but I'm sure that happened right as he was trying to get out of the box. It was gloved by Fugate. He stepped on second, but there was no force. And then I was looking, and Brady had barely gotten a third of the way down the line. He was hurting. So an easy out, 5-3 put out, and Brady is going to be tended to by Renee over in the dugout, still making his way in there. Doggone it. Hate seeing people get injured. Here's the pitch, swinging a foul by Vogeland. And there's 2 away. Brady also the backup catcher for Grantsburg. So if Zach's to pitch, Brady catches. That would be a loss there too. Obviously doing a good job this year. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away. Stepping off, looking Caleb back to second. And the pitch. Oh, a low strike called. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, it might have had some sinking action to it. It probably did cross right at the knees there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Mitchell working ahead. And he'll step off, worried a little bit about the runner at second. The pitch. Strike at the same spot. Vinny lets it go, and it's strike 3. So Grantsburg scores 5 runs in the inning and spots themselves a 7-run lead here as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Not getting any feedback that the stuff is like lagging or anything, so I'll take that as a good sign. But maybe, let's see. Not a lot of viewers here tonight. Hopefully it's okay. Let's see if I can tweak something here. Six for 10, so that means Alex Peterson is coming in for Brady Gross and batting in his position and playing left field. Well, that's unfortunate that Brady's night is cut short. Hopefully it's not a big problem. So we head to the bottom of the second inning, and it'll be Mitchell, Greppi, and Stevens. That's the 4, 5, 6 batters.
Now at bat for your Unity Eagles, number 19, Bennett Mitchell.
And the pitch is high. Levi in the 0-1 popped up. That's down the left field line. Alex Peterson new into the game, and he gets the out. And there's one away.
Now batting for the
Mitchell.
Eagles, number 18, Taylor Gierpe.
Mitchell put a little bit of a charge into that one, but Alex just had to range a little bit to his right and make the play, 1 out. That's a strike at the letters. Greppi then Stevens. Greppi the catcher tonight for Unity. The pitch is high. Ball 1. Looked like he tried to spin that one, and it did not move at all. So that one misses high as well. 2 balls and a strike. There's a good pitch on the inside corner. Greppi thought it was inside, must have caught the corner. 2-2. And here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on a high fastball. And there's 2 away. Another strikeout for Anderson.
Batting for your Unity Eagles, number 35, Andrew Stevens.
Outside corner, strike 1. Stevens, and then it's going to be Rankin on deck. Oh, yeah, it's Bance. Yep. Oh, that's lifted, and that's going to be the first hit of the game. And it's overrun by Dane, but I think he's going to be okay. That one just kind of golfed out there into center field. And a runner, the first runner of the game, is on.
Now batting for your Eagles, number 4, Brian Bance.
Brian Bance. I stand corrected. Rankin is the left fielder, but Bance is the designated hitter. And he's batting now with a runner on first base. The pitch, just outside, ball 1. And the pitch, that one bounces, ball 2. The 2-0. Ground ball back. Anderson has it. The throw to first is in time, and that takes care of the Eagles there in the second inning. No runs on 1 hit and 1 left on base at the end of 2 innings of play. It's Grantsburg 7, Unity 0. Take another long, extended look down at the softball game here. Again, say thank you to Sam Flaherty for all he's done on We Are Unity this year. Let's see, is that number 25 batting? I think that might be Presley Olson batting for Grantsburg. Half swing, strike. Mitchell's out there for Unity once again. And Fugate's back out there. He's got a sweatshirt on. It is chilly, Fugate at third base, and he is holding on to his arm a little bit. He might have tweaked it because, yeah, the last 3 pitches of his were uncharacteristically out of the strike zone. So I wonder if he is having some trouble with that arm of his. Here's the pitch. It looked like it's low and away. Don't know what this count is down there. And we're just about ready here.
Grantsburg, number 27, Brock Bonneville.
Brock Bonneville will start things off. Brock bunted for a hit in that first inning. Actually, that was the second inning. He led off the second inning with a bunt hit. And again, how does that happen? Ball 1. I noticed my scoreboard added 2 runs for each team. I don't know how I did that. But it is 7-0 here as we get the third inning started. Ball 2, a little bit high to Bonneville. And that one is too high as well. A 3-0 count. See if he's got the green light here. He does. I saw Pete just kind of shrug at him. Go for it. And that's a strike at the knees. Brock took a little stutter step towards first. He thought it might have been out of the zone, but that was definitely not out of the zone, especially with the count being 3-0. Give the pitcher a chance here as Mitchell sets up for the 3-1, and it's almost the same spot. Good job by Mitchell to come back. Down 3-0, now he's loaded it up. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Grantsburg looking to get the leadoff batter on for the third inning in a row. And the payoff pitch, let's pick a word, but make it right. Foul ball. That one went right over the camera. And the pitch on the outside corner. Strike 3, and there's 1 away. A good start for Unity this inning. Good spot by Mitchell.
Batting for Grantsburg, number 2, Henry Quintana.
And now Henry Quintana, the sophomore, steps up for the Pirates. That one's lifted to left field. Back now to his right, and he missed it. Oh, man, it looked like he had a bead on it, but it went through his glove, and into second base is Quintana. So Grantsburg has done a good job putting the ball in play and being patient at the plate, but Unity has had a couple of costly errors, and that gets Grantsburg something going again here as Quintana falls back at second base. Mitchell sets, and here's Dane Lozier. Ball inside. Lozier reached on an error in the first inning and then did something in the second inning, and I can't remember what he did. He was on. Here's the pitch, swung on, and a nice line drive hit up the middle into center field, and Henry's going to go station to station here. Grantsburg with another opportunity with one away. The runners are on first and third. That brings up Zach Rombach. Dane Lozier, a threat to steal anytime he's on the base paths.
Number 3, Zach Rombach.
Zach 1 for 1. He was hit by a pitch on the second pitch of the game, and then he ripped a double last inning that scored a run. And here's the pitch. Ground ball foul, strike one. Stevens coming out and actually, is that Stevens? No, it's Grappy coming out and telling him what to do on first and third. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Tied Zach up a little bit. Nothing in two. Mitchell working ahead. See if he wastes one here or comes after Zach. Zach's double came with 2 strikes in the second inning. The pitch, that one is low. Ball 1. And the runner does advance to second on the pitch in the dirt. So 1 away and no force out there now. Grantsburg. Runners in scoring position. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Zach is just missing these. That time he timed up that curveball a little bit better. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. That one is hit towards third, and it's off the glove. That's going to score a run. Be interesting to see if they give him a hit on that or an error. If it's a hit, that's 2 RBI. Regardless, 2 runs come in for Zach, or for the Pirates, with Zach on first base now. Zach is a very, very tough out. Trying to catch my wife's eye here. Haven't done that in a while. Just kidding. Because she's the official scorekeeper for Grantsburg. Just trying to see what she's usually pretty hard, especially on her kids. So we'll see if she says that, if that was an error or a hit for Zach. Ultimately, Pete will go through and change things if he doesn't like it. But runner on first, nobody out, or excuse me, 1 out. And getting back to first is Rombach. I don't think Grantsburg will be moving to steal here, but probably advancing on plays. Oh, the 6'8" Caden Matheny takes a strike at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike to Caden. And back to first, safe. That was a good pitch by Mitchell. Low and away to Caden. That's a tough pitch for him to do something with, and credit to Caden for holding up on it with no strikes on him. Here's the 1-1. That's right down the heart of the plate, though. And Caden takes strike 2. Good pitch by Mitchell. Here's the 1-2. And it hits Caden Matheny. I think that's his 4th hit by pitch. That's tough for Mitchell because he had him 1-2 strikes, had a good count on him. Then
Now batting
he
for
goes
the
to first.
Pirates, number 44, Daniel Nelson.
That'll bring up Boomstick. And the pitch popped foul and out of play. So Boom has been on twice. He was hit by a pitch and he hit a, oh wait, and then he walked, I think. So 0 for 0. Runners on first and second, one away. Grantsburg up 9-0 here in the top of the third. Ground ball, that's going to be a tough play. Gets to shortstop, the throw to first is off the mark, and Boom will be safe at first. Good effort.
Now batting for Grantsburg, number 7, Caleb Rombach.
Caleb Rombach finds himself up again with his brother on third base, just like last inning. Bases are loaded. And here's the pitch. Popped up, and that is in play. Unable to get there. Just not quite high enough. Great effort that time by Girepi. Caleb 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. The pitch, swing and a miss. And again, down 0-2. Grantsburg really trying to get that 10th run across here in this inning. Alex Peterson on deck. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Caleb goes down on strikes. That was a good pitch by Mitchell because that has been called a strike. And it was just going to be very tough for Caleb to do anything with it. He had to flail at it and came up empty. Good pitch by Mitchell. Trying to get out of this one. 2 runs have come in for the Pirates. Here's the pitch. Alex lets it go. Strike 1. So Alex Peterson in for Brady Gross, who injured himself in the last inning, getting out of the batter's box. Hopefully he'll be okay. The pitch. Ball outside. Mitchell with the 1-1. High and outside. I think he officially called it outside, but I thought it might have been a little high too. 2 balls and a strike. Grantsburg has won 5 in a row. 4 of them conference games, and all 4 conference games have been by 10-run rule. They've had a good season. The pitch, ground ball, and the play is going to be in time. Dropped the ball, picked it up, and was able to get him out. But Grantsburg does put a couple more across. And Grantsburg leads 9-0 here as we head to the middle of the third inning. That's a $1 million smile for Maverick. Whoa. When you zoom in, 1 degree is a lot. Looks like Unity has something going over on the other field. Piper Olson is the pitcher. Whitney Myers is the first baseman. Levi Anderson out there for Grantsburg for his 3rd inning of work. Brian Vilstrup is catching as Zach Rombach is getting his gear on. He was left on third base. It'll be Kason Fisher, Sam Majeski. Okay, didn't trust the writing here. Majeski, and then top of the order, Nadu is due up third. Zach is back, and we're about ready to get this one underway. I think they have to throw it down yet, but that's into center field.
Now batting for your Unity Eagles, number 17, Kason Fisher.
So Fisher, Majeski, Nadu to start the third inning here. Unity's had one base runner looking to get the bottom of the order going here in the third. Popped or pulled foul and out of play. And here's the 0-1. The wind kicked up, and Kaysen swung at some high cheese. See if Levi and Zach go back up top. And the 0-2. Curveball swung on, missed, and that's going to be tough for Zach to get that out at first. So a strikeout, but safe at first.
Eagles, number 5, Sam Majeski, right fielder.
Don't see Zach miss too many. That one just got away from him. And a runner is on first base. Majeski now bats. Fisher on first, being held on by Matheny. Back to first. Safe. The pitch. Ground ball could be 2. No, it gets by. And the flip to second for 1. Throw to first. Not in time, but they do get the lead runner out. And there's one away. Good flip by Caleb over to Vogeland.
For your Unity Eagles, number 9, Xavier Nadu.
And that was just too slow of a roller through the infield to have a chance at 2. So Majeski leading off first base, and that brings up Nadu. And the pitch. Strike at the knees. Ball inside. 1-1. One out here, runner on first base. Good lead at first by Majeski. Oh, that one's bounced, and it's going to get to the backstop. That one was spiked in front of the plate. No chance there, so into second base goes Majeski. Little something here from Unity in the bottom of the third inning. Runner on second base, 2 balls and a strike to the leadoff batter. That one is also in the dirt. That one gets by Zach, but they might have a chance to throw to third. Is into left field, but wisely not going anywhere. So Levi's thrown a couple in the dirt. Not sure if Zach could have blocked that one. Looked like he got it partially, but couldn't corral it in front of him. And now Unity with a good opportunity. A runner 90 feet from home. Levi needs to come with a good pitch here. And here's the 3-1. Too high. Ball 4. So runners at first and third. 1 away. And this is Pouliot.
For your Eagles, number 2, Josh Pouliot.
Josh Pouliot with 1 away. Levi's pitch swung on and hit towards the gap in right center field. Dane over and makes the catch. It's certainly deep enough to score the run. Dane fires it back in, keeps the runner at first base, and Majeski comes across to score the first run. So a sacrifice fly. Sacrifice fly and Unity on the board. And Isaiah Fugate will bat. It's Nadeau on first. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Zach is able to stop that one. So Levi cruised through the first 2 innings, but now scuffling a little bit, kind of hitting the dirt on these breaking balls, which isn't always the worst thing, but it's too many times. That one hits in front of the base, too. Zach stops it. Two balls and no strikes to a dangerous hitter in Fugate. Back to first, safe. Looking to bunt, throw down to second is in time. Plenty of time, and Zach nails him. Wait a second. They called him safe. All right, let's take another quick look here. He absolutely avoided it by jumping over, and that's a heck of a play, Plenty of time on the throw, just couldn't find the thing. Here's a fly ball in the right center. Tough play. Back is Bonneville, and he makes the catch. And that does do it for Unity. So, 1 run does score for the Eagles, and it makes it 9-1 after 3. Good on Unity to get something going here. It wasn't going their way, but they were able to scrap together a run in the inning. And they're on the board 9-1. Whoop. Unity is pitching on the other field. Who might that be batting? Might be Piper. Again, sorry, I don't. What I do. Oh, that one is lifted. Whoa, gosh. Where is it? Oh, it bounced off the fence. Again, I'm like, you can see the rotation of the earth from this far away. So a big hit there. I think that was Olsen, and she's on second base, it looks like. And again, where did... Huh. It'll be Vinny Vogelin to lead things off for Grantsburg, then Brock Bonneville. So it's 7, 8, 9.
Batting for Grantsburg, number 11, Vinny Vogelin.
Ball inside to Vinny Vogelin. Ball low, 2-0. Mitchell in relief of Fugate. This is his second full inning of work, and he came in that second inning to finish it up. That one's inside, and Vinny gets to 3-0 here, looking to draw a leadoff walk. Grantsburg up 9-1. Mitchell sets and brings it, and that one is high. Ball 4. Right at the border of a high pitch, and Vinny gets the call, and there's a runner on first for Grantsburg.
Bonneville.
We saw Bonneville bunt for a single his first time up. Vinny, a good lead at first, and they'll throw back to him. And it's over the head. And I won't be able to see it. Vinny's on his way to third base. There's no play as he turns the corner at third. So a two-base throwing error there for Unity. And again, this is, a lot of room in foul territory at the backstop. So there's a lot of running if you miscalculate there at that pickoff play. And so Grantsburg now back at it. They've got a runner 90 feet away, nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning. Too high. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball. That's going to score a run, I think. Yes, it will. And Brock is safe at first as that was bobbled at third base. And Isaiah Fugate really looking like he's scuffling here.
Number 20, Levi Anderson.
So Levi Anderson will bat with nobody out. He's going to bat in his in for Henry Quintana, who is the DH. Run comes across, 10-1. Grantsburg leads. Fly ball, right field. And the ball is caught in right, and Brock will stay at first base.
Now batting for Grantsburg, number 8, Dane Lozier.
Dane Lozier now bats. I think Grantsburg has 10. Right?
I have no idea. We don't.
Oh, you guys aren't doing that. Okay. Right on. Fly ball, center field, put pretty deep. It's over the head and over the fence. Dane Lozier with the home run. Dane Lozier puts a charge into it to straightaway center field. He has been murdering the ball this year, and that is no different. Congratulations to Dane Lozier, a 2-run homer. And Grantsburg takes a 12-1 lead. I caught some of it. Let's see what I got. Just the very end. I should have been watching the dugout. They were kind of giving him the cold shoulder there for a minute. Now it's Zach Rombach. And he grounds one solidly to left field. And he has another hit on the night.
Now batting number 18, Caden McKinney.
And the Unity will call a timeout. Grantsburg having a good night at the plate again. They started the season somewhat slow from the plate, and they made a lot of errors in their first two games. They lost to Amory by 5, and they lost to Baldwin, I think it was 13-3. But since then, they've really put together some good baseball. The only non-10-run win was against Osceola, which they got the win 4-2. And it's really difficult. All the other sports, there's a lot of stuff online. Baseball and softball, it's really tough to find any kind of accurate stuff, especially like, it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. 34 for 18. I wonder who that. 34. Wait, for Grantsburg? Oh, it's going to be Norman Jensen. He's going to be batting for Caden Matheny. That's what's happening. And coming into pitch, is that Rankin? Rankin's pitching now. Rankin was the left fielder, and out to left field, somebody off the bench. Who's 13? He's going out to left field. Yeah, I don't see a 13. Noah Cox, okay. Noah Cox playing left field now. He did. He pitched 44 pitches too, just the same as Isaiah Fugate. The standings right now, this is the battle of the undefeateds in the conference. Grantsburg and Unity both 3-0. Pirates have scored 35 runs and only given up 4 in conference. They've done really well. Unity 3-3 overall. Grantsburg 5-2 overall. Assuming this is all correctly inputted on WIS Sports. Okay. So, top of the 4th inning. Rankin seems to be ready here as he gets ready to throw his first pitch to Norman Jensen, who's into the game. He finds himself down 11, 12-1 with 1 away. Runner on first base is Zach Rombach. And that's going to be a balk as Zach goes to second base. He went right as he saw that he was in the windup. Smart move there by Zach. Gets himself up to second. I think it's officially going to be a balk. And the Pirates in scoring position one more time. That's a swing and a miss by Norman. Norman looking to get off the schneid here. He has a mighty swing. He's had trouble putting it in play, though. Putting the ball in play. See if his fortunes change here. As Rankin delivers strike 1. That one's a little high. Getting some instructions from the dugout. He sets, now checks the runner at second. And will deliver. That's too high. 2 balls and a strike. That one is fouled off. Yeah, that was a little too close for comfort. We weren't ducking yet, but Norman almost hit me in Grantsburg down the right field line too. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and there's 1 out. 2 outs.
Now batting for Pirates, number 44, Daniel Nelson.
So Boomstick now bats with 2 outs, runner on second base. Dane Lozier hit the 2-run homer to get a couple across here in this inning. That's the 3rd run of the inning. And the pitch. Boom, lets it go. Takes strike 1. Rankin ready, and he delivers. That one's grounded. It's going to be Fugate over to first, and it's off the mark. And Daniel will go into second base. Zach will stay at third as they are not going to run here. If it was maybe a different situation on the
Now
scoreboard,
batting
Grantsburg
for
would have
Pirates, number
run.
7,
However,
Caleb
it is
Brombach.
not. So now Grantsburg with runners on second and third, and Carter Luke will bat. Carter Luke is the batter for Grantsburg. And he'll be batting for Alex Peterson. No, that's not true. Who is he? Oh, he's batting for Caleb Brombach. Runners on second and third. Rankin delivers. A little bit outside. Swing and a miss for Luke. Strike one, 1-1. Good pitch, blew it by him. 1-2. Rankin doing a nice job there in relief. Throwing some strikes. And the 1-2. Hit up the middle, and Luke gets on with a base hit. 1 run will score. Boom will stay at third. And another 2-strike hit for Grantsburg.
Now batting number 6, Alex Peterson.
And that brings up Alex Peterson. And Vinny Vogland on deck. The pitch fouled off. Strike one. It's the dugout roof. Grantsburg leads now 13-1. 2 away. The pitch. That's too high. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss at some high cheese. And that is it here in the 4th inning. Grantsburg adds 4 more to their total, and they lead 13-1 here at the end of 3.5 innings. Just checking the upcoming schedule for Unity. They're coming, let's see. Oh, there we go. They are at Clayton Turtle Lake on Thursday, and then they don't play again potentially until Monday. All these schedules could be completely or at least partially wrong with all of the reschedules and stuff. But at Clayton Turtle Lake and then at Barron for a non-conference. In fact, it looks like, well, it says postponed on 2 games that day. So take that with a grain of salt, guys. And for Grantsburg, their upcoming schedule, they play on Thursday. They take on Luck Frederick in Grantsburg, and then Friday against Rush City in Grantsburg. It's Mitchell, Garepi, and Stevens due up for the Eagles as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Let's look at some changes in the field. It looks maybe Norman is playing third. Dane is back. Oh, Dane's playing short. Dane Lozier's playing shortstop. Vinny's still at second base. Levi still pitching.
Now batting for your Unity Eagles, Bennett Mitchell, number 19.
Daniel is still at first, and I can't tell who all is in the outfield. I think Brock Bonneville is in center. Here's the pitch. Too high. So Bonneville is in center, and AP is in left, so that would leave who in right field? Here's the pitch. So we're going to foul back. Good cut. The pitch. Strike. He checked his swing, but I think it was a strike on the pitch. 1-2. Levi still sharp. And the pitch. Swung on to shortstop. Dane with the play. The throw to first is, just over his head. Heck of a play by Dane Lozier, just a little too high. Otherwise, he might have gotten him out. What a play, flashing the leather, as well as the bat here today. But an infield single. No other way to say that. That was good. Mitchell beating that one out. Greppy bats the pitch. Strike. That one's in the dirt. Stopped by Zach. 1-1. Nobody out. Leadoff batter Mitchell reaches first base. That one's in the dirt also. Hits the umpire and saves a base. And Levi's been pitching well, except he has been throwing a lot in the dirt the last 2 innings, but he's been able to get out of it generally unscathed. Did give up a run last inning, partially due to those pitches in the dirt. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball, could be 2. And it's missed. The throw to first is in time, I think. They called him safe at first. So a little bit of a slow play there for Grantsburg, and there's 2 runners on.
Number 13, Noah Cox.
And Noah Cox will bat. But more importantly, Maverick goes and gets the bat. Yeah, buddy. Unity with something going here, and pitch number 1 to Cox is high. 1-0. That one's in the dirt, and Zach doesn't block it. Runners will stay. That one looked like Zach should have been able to block it. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Big curveball bent in there. Strike 1, 2-1. Unity with a little something here in the 4th inning. Runners on first and second. That one stays too high, and it's 3-1. And Levi on the verge of loading the bases without anybody out. Here's the 3-1, and he gets that one's outside. And the bases are loaded, nobody out. And this is Bance batting.
Now batting for Unity Eagles, number 4, Brian Bance.
So courtesy coming in for the catcher. Now we'll see if Levi can get himself out of a jam that the Pirates have gotten themselves into. A solid hit there to start the inning, then an error, and now a walk has loaded the bases. Ground ball, and it'll be the throw home. It's off the mark, and he ends up tagging him. Good awareness by Zach. He realized he pulled his foot, and instead of relying on the good graces of an umpire, you can see here, had to pull his foot, and then he was able to go swipe tag and save the run from scoring.
Fisher.
So now one away, and Fisher will bat. Popped up, some opportunity here. Zach is under it, and he makes the catch, 2 away.
Now batting for your Eagles, number 5.
Take another look at that one. Tough for a catcher, but you're taught to turn your back to the field of play, and that's what he did. Made the catch. Swing and a miss. Tough swing on that one. Levi got him with some high cheese. He'll settle this one down. So 2 outs after the bases were loaded. Swinging a foul, and now 1 strike away from getting out of it. But Majeski with a chance to put another 1 or 2 on the board here with a base hit. Here's the 0-2. Grantsburg gets out of the inning with a strikeout to Majeski. So that is going to do it for the 4th inning. We head to the top of the 5th. It's Grantsburg 13, Unity 1. And let's see. Just kind of have to see who comes up to bat for Grantsburg. They've been trying. I think they've gotten all the guys in that they can. Guessing Levi won't come out for another inning of work for Grantsburg. Are you keeping track of Grantsburg's pitches too? 55. Wow, good game by him. 55 pitches for Levi Anderson through 4 innings. That's good. The girls are done. Okay, yep, you're right. The girls are shaking hands over there. Meaning that one went 5 innings most likely. Rankin back out there to pitch. He did a good job in the 4th inning. Good throw down. Not that they will need that. I don't think Grantsburg will be running here. It'll be Vinny Vogland.
Now batting for Grantsburg, Vinny Vogland.
Vogland batting 7th in the order. And a timeout called as a ball came out onto the field. That one got away from him on first pitch of the 5th inning. Strike on the outside corner. He's been calling it a strike all day long. Good job by Rankin to find it. And the 1-1. Ooh. And it's 2-1. Popped up. That's foul, and it'll get out of play. Yep, lands on top of the Unity dugout. That's 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Rankin. That one's in the dirt and away. Full count. And he lost them. That one spiked. And Vinny is on board with the leadoff
Batting
walk.
for Grantsburg, number 27, Brock Bonneville.
You heard it. Brock Bonneville batting now for the Pirates. Vinny on first base. Strike at the knees. Outside. 1-1. It was such a nice day until about 4 o'clock, and it rained a bunch, and now a little bit chilly. At least the wind isn't bad at all. Swing and a miss from Brock. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Runner on first is Vinny Vogelin. Got on base with a leadoff walk here in the top of the 5th inning. Rankin's pitch. Yep, strike 3. That's been a strike all day, and it might be even a little bit wider with the situation. Got to be aggressive.
Number 20, Levi Anderson.
Levi Anderson will bat. He flew out to right field last time up. So 1 away here in the top of the 5th inning. Grantsburg with a 12-run lead. Strike on the inside corner. High. 1-1. Too high. 2-1. I know Grantsburg is going to try to be aggressive here. They're not trying to prolong the game or draw walks, but so Rankin just has to get it in the vicinity. Three and one. Dane Lozier, who homered his last at bat, is on deck. And the pitch swung on and lifted to right field, and that will fall in for a base hit.
Now batting for Grantsburg, Dane Lozier, number 8.
Lozier will bat now with 1 out. He put one over the center field fence last time up. And he is a first pitch swinger, but not that time, too high. Just outside. Down's a ground ball to third. To Hopper Fugate, a race to the base, and there's 2 away. So that'll bring up Zach Rombach.
Now batting for Grantsburg, number 3, Zach Rombach.
He's either 2 for 3 or 3 for 3, depending how that hot shot is scored back in the 2nd inning, 3rd inning, whatever it was. 13-1 in Grantsburg with 2 outs here. Ball outside to Rombach, runner on second and runner on first. It's Levi on second and Lozier on first. Rankin sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. Swung out of his work boots that time, 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, missed another one. Zach's done a lot of damage with 2 strikes, but he always flirts with danger. See if Rankin can kind of get him to swing at one out of the zone. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, good pitch, good pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Smart pitch there. 2-2. Swing and a miss at some high cheese. And they get the big guy out on that swing at his nose. And that is going to do it. Oh, he's not going to, he doesn't have time to wave. He's got no time for the paparazzi here. So that's going to bring up the bottom of the 5th inning. Unity needs 3 runs to keep the game going. Again, Grantsburg has won every game in conference by 10 runs or more. So the softball team has made their way down. Where is he? There he is. There he is. Hi, Maverick. That's good stuff. Oof. Levi. Levi's back out there for Grantsburg. I mean, he only has 55 pitches. He's pitched really, really well here. Looks a little bit wild here, but missing most stuff down.
Eagles is number 9, Xavier Nadu.
And the pitch. Still has some good heat on it, but it's a ball inside. This is Nadu, so it's a top of the order for Unity, trying to get 3 across to extend the game. That's a flare, but it's foul. Swing and a miss at a beautiful off-speed pitch, little slow curve ball. 1-2. See if he comes back with some heat here. He does, and he gets him.
Now batting for Unity Eagles, number 2, Josh Poliat.
Now Josh Poliat will bat for the Eagles. That is the wrong score. I don't know why that keeps happening. Swing and a miss. Another good pitch by Anderson. Curveball in the dirt, I think he said. I think it's. Did you hear strike? Okay. He did call a strike. Here's the pitch. Ball. So, good pitch there by Anderson to try to get him to swing at it. Missed inside. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Second base. Vinny up with it. And the throw to first is in time, and there's 2 away.
Now batting for your Unity Eagles, number 7, Isaiah Fugate.
Now Isaiah Fugate will bat. Last chance here for Unity. Takes ball 1 high. Anderson working quickly. Ground ball. Slow roller. Vinny up with it. The throw to first is in time. And Grantsburg wins 13-1 here as we head almost to the second half of the season. Grantsburg and Unity. Grantsburg just had, well, they have Luck Frederick still. They were supposed to play Webster, but that's been rescheduled. So nearing the halfway point of the conference season, and Grantsburg goes to 4-1, and the conference. Unity drops to 3. Actually, Grantsburg's 4-0. Grantsburg is 4-0. Unity is 3-1. So not a lot left to talk about that one. Grantsburg continues to win by double digits in before regulation. So they continue their winning ways here in the conference. They've won 6 in a row. That's the first conference loss for Unity, but they've lost 2 in a row now in the last couple games. So that will do it for us here in Unity. Sam will be back for the next one, but it was fun filling in for him, Mr. Flaherty, and we are going to call it good. Thanks for joining us here on We Are Unity and We Are Grantsburg, both part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.